Yo, what's up, Money Squad? Let's talk about something that's probably crossed your mind at some point, sharing your Monzo account. Whether you're in a committed relationship, living with roommates, or just want to give your parents a little peace of mind, the idea of sharing financial responsibilities can be tempting. But is it actually a good idea? And if so, how do you do it without losing your mind? Let's break it down. First off, Monzo doesn't offer joint accounts like some traditional banks. So, you can't just add someone as a co-owner. But that doesn't mean there aren't options. One popular approach is using the good old-fashioned trust system. You can simply give your partner, roommate, or whoever your card, and trust them to be responsible. This works great for shared expenses like rent, groceries, or utilities. But let's be real, trust is a delicate thing, and money can be a major stressor. So, while it might seem convenient, it's not always the most secure or practical option. Another option is to set up standing orders. This means you can automatically transfer a specific amount of money to someone else's account on a regular basis. It's a good way to handle things like rent or child support, but it doesn't give the other person full access to your account. Now, if you're looking for a more hands-on approach, you might consider using Monzo's pots. You can create separate pots for different expenses and invite others to contribute. This can be a great way to manage shared finances without giving someone full access to your main account. For example, you could create a rent pot and invite your roommates to contribute their share. But what about security? Sharing financial information can be risky. If you do decide to share access to your Monzo account, make sure you trust the person completely. And remember, you can always set spending limits and alerts to keep an eye on your money. And let's talk about the potential downsides. Sharing financial responsibilities can be a great way to strengthen relationships, but it can also lead to disagreements. It's important to have open and honest conversations about money before you start sharing accounts. And remember, just because you're sharing finances doesn't mean you have to give up your financial independence. So, can you give someone access to your Monzo account? Technically, no, not in the traditional sense. But there are ways to share financial responsibilities without compromising your security. The best approach depends on your individual situation and the level of trust you have with the other person. Ultimately, the decision to share your Monzo account is a personal one. Weigh the pros and cons carefully before making a decision. And remember, there are other ways to manage shared finances without giving someone full access to your account. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay financially savvy.